Okay, we're going to take a quick look at starting the Cadence Virtuoso. We're going to be using the IC 23.1 software packet along with the Spectre 23.1 packet, and then also we're adding in the Pegasus 24.1. These three should work okay together. Just a quick review, the Spectre software that goes with Cadence, that helps to do simulations. And then the Pegasus software does something called physical verification. It takes a look at the layout of the chip and helps to make sure that if it's sent to a foundry to be fabricated, that it will work okay. So first thing we're going to do is go to a machine that we can work on. I'm on an X2Go machine. You can connect in with whatever software to one of the production servers. And so I'm going to type SSH -X to turn on my graphics, -L. Next thing is my user ID. And I'll go to server 05.ece.lehigh.edu. And we'll give it a second here. Okay. And again, since I'm on the IPA network, once I've logged into one machine on the IPA network, when I go to another machine, I don't need a password. That's why you didn't see a password challenge. Now, let's come back up here to this website. And so from the home page on the website, the website's teachinglabs.ece.lehigh.edu. And from the Teaching Lab Linux Platform tab, if you do that, drop down and go to Software Instructions, and then go to Cadence, and then Virtuoso and Skywater PDK. And we're going to click on the entry starting Cadence, Virtuoso 23.1, Spectre 23.1, Pegasus 24.1. And from this page here, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see there's a copy of the source command. So I'm going to copy that source command. Every once in a while, the source command doesn't seem to work. I think I've got that fixed. I had to do with the shell that I was running, but let's see what happens. So I'm going to paste that command in, and I'll hit enter. And I think changing the shell from the standard shell to bash fixed it. The source command is a built-in binary in the bash shell. And it's taking a second here because it's having to mount the a remote file system in order to run this, in order to execute this source command in the environment. Now you should have, one of the things we added in was Pegasus. And if I type which, can it find the Pegasus binary? Again, it's having to mount a remote file system here. And once it mounts the remote file system, then it's quicker. So starting the program up sometimes can take a minute or two. Okay, and so there, on the app server 02, we have found the Pegasus program. So in order to use this with the Skywater, as in previous videos. If I do an ls, you can see there's a directory called Skywater _ release 0.0.4. That's the Skywater process design kit. So I'm going to do a change directory into that directory. And then if I do an ls, you can see various information. There's DRC and LVS. Those will most likely be used with the Pegasus software that's been added to the environment. And then in order to use the PDK, all you have to do is type Virtuoso. And I'm going to put an ampersand so I get my $sign back. And we'll give it a second to get started here. And we're waiting for some graphics to come back. And here's Cadence starting up. Okay, now to actually verify that you're using and can see the Skywater 130 nanometer process development kit, we'll click on Tools. We'll go to Library Manager. And there you can see the Skywater 130 nanometer development kit. And if we click on that, okay, it'll show the various files, component files, and we can go ahead and click on that and that, and it shows us some of the component details. Okay, and then to exit, we have File, Exit, and to close the Cadence, we have File, Exit, and it asks for a confirmation. Okay, and that's all it takes to start up the Cadence Virtuoso with the Spectre and Pegasus, and then utilize the Skywater 130 nanometer development kit. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening.